not, I am good. I have jealousy. Oh, I love that book. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Finally. Okay, because how long has it been? I don't want to talk about it. But I'm here. Okay, and fret not, your girl has been reading and your girl has been buying books. I haven't gone crazy like I used to because I simply have not had the time, but I did read a decent amount in May. I think I finished 12 books. I don't think I had any DNFs in May, but in June I think I finished 3 books. But honestly, I normally start the month off pretty slow, and it's like mid-month now, so I'm not worried. And I'm honestly not pressed that I haven't read like 10 books or anything like that, because I still feel like I'm taking care of myself. Reading is very much my self-care, and I still am taking care of myself in other ways. I'm just reading a lot slower, and that's totally fine so long as I am reading every day, at least every other day, and I'm good. So I'm good. Fret not, I am good. I just have not been checking in with you guys. I haven't been checking in with you. My reviews on Goodreads, Fable, and Storygraph have been far and few between. I am sorry. I've been putting like my star ratings, but everything hasn't been getting a review, and I've been meaning to like get to it later, but like I'm gonna do better. I will do better. I am putting that into the universe. I will do better. Starting with making a video. So I have tons of footage that I've been shooting, and vlogs, and bookstore shopping, and all of these things, but I felt like it's been so long that you deserve a fresh video. So that's what I'm giving you guys today. I'm gonna do a little bit of 3 things. 3 of my favorite things. One is we're gonna talk about some of the books that I read in May. I know it's a long time ago, but they are read books, and you're going to get my feedback on these books, and I know that that has value. So I'm going to give you feedback on some of the books that I read in May, and I am going to show you some of the books that I have purchased. It's not going to be all of the books because I just been putting them away, girl. But I do have some books here that I haven't even opened up yet, and I do want to show you guys, and then I want to see them for myself because one of the series yes. And then I'm going to show you guys the books that I'm currently reading and the books that are going to be on my June TBR, because I do a June TBR. I didn't do a TBR for June. So because I didn't do a TBR for June, once I am done with the books that I am reading now, I will do a shop my shelves for my next read, or maybe like a bookshelf scavenger hunt. Let me know down in the comments below, do you want to see a shop my shelves like TBR style, the way I do my TBRs, or do you want to see a bookshelf scavenger hunt where like may the odds be ever in my favor as far as what I'm going to read next? Leave it down in the comments below, and that is how I'm going to pick my next read for you guys. But first, I guess what I will do the haul portion of the video first, because 2 of the books, one I have read and I really want to tell you guys about, and one that is going to be on my I want to read in June TBR, an official TBR. So I want to talk about those first. So first up, I have Plus Size Player by Danielle Allen. I did read this in May. I got it as an audiobook arc. I think it was my first arc that I ever got, so that was really exciting. Wesley Shaban, my favorite narrator, narrated this. She put her foot in that. I am especially jealous of everybody that got to meet her at Black Romance Book Fest. Everyone who went to Black Romance Book Fest, I have jealousy. I have big jealousy, and I will not be missing out in the future. If I can help it, I will not be missing out. My ear is going to be so to the freaking ground about that Black Romance Book Fest. I am in that thing. Y'all made it look so fun. Those of you who did not go, I know you share in my feelings, because it looked so incredible. It looks so incredible. The goodies that you guys got, the community that you guys got to experience, the friendships that you made, the fun, like the love, the culture, like, oh my, the books, not to mention the books always hit. But then you guys like came together and had a time without me. I'm so sick. I'm sick, but it's okay. It's okay. Anyways, Wesley Sivan narrated the this audiobook, and it's just from the female point of view. So it's just her. That's just my girl, and she put her foot in that. It was so good. It was so funny. It was so sexy. What's the man's name, girl? Russ. Russ is that man. He don't play about her. He was a little tiny bit at the beginning where he was like tripping, but understood because things were happening. You know, things took a turn, unexpected turn, but they was down bad over each other, and they stood on business over each other. It was so sexy, not like smutty sexy, but like, ooh, like that's my man, you know? Like, if you read this, listen to the audiobook. I haven't even read the physical book, but I had to get it because the cover freaking eats. Daniel Allen, yes ma'am. I need to read CoverGirl Summer. From the people who've read both, they said that they like this one a little bit better than CoverGirl Summer. I don't care, because I want to be all up in it. I want to be part of it, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a book 3, and I'm definitely on top of that, because immediately yes. So this is one that I purchased when it came out, like when it released, but I listened to this on audio and I freaking loved it. Next, I immediately purchased Can't Get Enough. I think I bought this on Pub Day. By the way, it doesn't matter. I bought it. I bought Can't Get Enough. I haven't read it yet. And I kind of had to like hide from the internet when this came out, because everybody was rushing to get the reviews up, and everybody's talking about it, and everybody's posting like meeting Kennedy Ryan. Jealousy. I have jealousy over meeting Kennedy Ryan as well. Like, I live in the tiny, it was not a tiny town, but like nobody comes. Nobody comes here. So I'm just like, dang, I guess I just be missing out. I have to drive like 7 hours to get to like a bigger city for, anyways, I picked this up. I haven't read it yet. This is obviously book 3 of the Skyland series. I hear mixed reviews on this one. Honestly, I've heard mixed reviews, but nonetheless, I'm going to read it. I know it's going to make me feel. I know I'm not going to be disappointed to the point that like, oh, I could have not read that. Like, I wasted my time. It's never going to be that type of moment with Kennedy Ryan at this time. If you're an oldie but a goodie, then you know there's one book of hers that I don't need to talk about it, but all the other ones freaking eat, and I really have faith in this one. Also on her Instagram, she was talking about Score, which is coming out next year. In Score, if you're unaware, is going to be book 2 for the Hollywood Renaissance series, and the book 1 for Hollywood Renaissance series was Real. Oh, I love that book. I love that book. So I'm ready to get through this, wrap up Skyland, and apply pressure regarding Score. All right, next I have an Amazon package. I remember what the book is about. A friend of mine told me about it and I immediately ordered it while we were talking about it on the phone, and it is called Want. I think it's like a collection of essays. It says submitted by Anonymous, collected by Gillian Anderson. And if you can tell the cover, that's the type of time that it's on. It's about women, sex, womanhood, motherhood, and all things associated around that. Pleasure, femininity, and there are stories about like, I don't know, people's questions they have, experiences that they've had, fantasies that they have, and I just feel like these are true stories, or these are real women. It's just, you know, anonymously, and I just think that is probably going to be really, really fascinating. So it's just going to be one that I just sit, kick my little feeties up and read cover to cover. Probably not, but it is very different for me to read, and like, I have interest. I have interest. So let me know if you've read this book or heard of it or anything like this. Like, is this your, are we that close? Let me know. And then y'all, this is the box right here. Make sure to show nothing. This is the box right here that I am so excited about. Like, so excited about. I ordered this probably 2 months ago at this point. It is by a independent author, independent Black author. I have read their book, well, one of their books, the first book in the series, and I immediately went out and bought the rest of the books in the series because was it life-changing or something? Like, I am unwell. I have been thinking about this book forever. I can't wait to get into. I am savoring like the experience and waiting for the absolute right time to get into this, and itching to have it on like my favorite urban romance shelf over here with Alexandria House. Like, immediately, yes. So if you are wondering, I have the entire To the Moon series right here, To the Moon by Evelyn Latrice. So I read this book on KU. I was supposed to be buddy reading it with my friend Khalil. Hi Khalil. And I done took off to the moon reading this without him, and I have not, and I have 5 stars. I have a few 6-star books, like maybe 2 or 3 6-star books, and this is one of them. I freaking love this book, and I really want to cuss. Like, I love this book. I love these characters. It is so vulnerable. If you like Millie Belizaire and like her writing style and like how real and raw and like human her characters feel, not they're flawed, yes, and there is some trauma in, especially in Fast, my favorite book of all time, but if you just understand and admire her writing style, I really think that you will like Evelyn Latrice as well. This is the only book I've read of her so far. It's pretty much a glare, but this is the only book I've read of her so far, but obviously like I'm locked the heck in because I got everything else. And I think the names of the books is so like catchy and like on brand. So the next book in the series is Beyond the Stars. And this follows like a bunch of siblings or like a found family or whatever, and we kind of watch them grow up. So it follows like different individuals or pairs in this like tight-knit circle, very tight-knit circle of people. The next we have Chasing Galaxies. This one's kind of ruined at the bottom there. That's kind of disappointing, but either way, I'm gonna read it, and it took over a month to get to me, so I'm really nothing on ordering it again. We got Chasing Galaxies. Then we have Standing in the Sun, and then we have Woke Up on Mars, which is like a little piece of book compared to the rest of them. I feel like they're getting smaller and smaller, literally. Like, why are you shorting down the story? Give it all to me. Give it all to me. But yeah, I am so glad to have the series, and I am definitely diving in immediately, if not sooner. Like, now that I opened this box, I've been itching to open that box, y'all, but I was committed to opening it with you guys. So now that I have them open, I have bandwidth to read again. Like, yeah. So that's it for my haul, you guys, that I remember anyways that I bought. So now I'm going to continue on with the books that I have read, and I'm just going to give you a highlight. This is 4 books that I read in the month of May. Some are like, 2 are phenomenal in my opinion, and then 2 are like so I guess I'll start with the and end on the high note. So first I have The Light on Halsey Street by Vanessa Miller. This is the first book I've read of hers. I have 2 more on my shelves from her, but or is this the second book I read from her? I don't know, but I have 2 more books on my shelves by this author, and she this is a Christian fiction. This is about 2 friends who it follows them over several years, like from probably 13 or something like that all the way up to like their 50s, if not beyond. And we see them through different phases of their lives. They're friends when we meet them as teenagers, and then something pulls them apart. They grow apart, their lives go in 2 separate directions, and there is obviously something like intermingling the 2 together. This book, it was such like a roller coaster, but not in a good way. I really wasn't rooting for anybody. I felt like they were kind of unlikable. I don't know why. I've just been unfortunately picking up a lot of books with a lot of unlikable characters, but it didn't hit. It was like every theme of conflict you can possibly think of between 2 people happened in this. Like, it was just piling on so much, like, okay, this happened to them, and then they kind of got over it, or you moved through it, and then this happened to them, and then they kind of moved through it, and then this thing, and then like, why is like, and I know that happens to people in life. We're talking about 13 to 50 something. Like, I know that happens, but I don't want to experience every single thing in this one book. Like, pick one and slow it down versus like jump, and then the time jumps be happening like within paragraphs, like, oh, and then over the last 5 years she was doing such and such and such and such. I'm like, well, could you have shown us that versus telling us? Like, it was so much in this book, and I don't think it was paced very well at all. The ending resolution was just too fantastical. Again, not in a good way to me. It is a Christian fiction, and I think it could be received as a really beautiful message, but as far as the reading experience, I didn't enjoy the reading experience. This is something that like I probably should have DNF'd, but I finished it, and that's okay. I'm not mad that I finished it, but like, I definitely, as far as Christian fiction, this isn't one that I would go out of my way to recommend. The next book that is like, I was disappointed. Like, I'm not gonna say it's a bad book, but I was disappointed. It was Rhythms Blues. Y'all, this girl, I'm pretty sure she gave me a few extra gray hairs. She got on my nerves. She got on my nerves so bad. She played in Channing's face so bad, and like, why are you giving this man so much energy? Like, her ex, why are you giving him so much energy? Why are you giving him so much time? Why am I reading so much about him? Why are you lying to me? Why are you lying to him? Why are you lying to everybody about like how you're feeling? You're gaslighting yourself about your feelings, and it was driving me up the wall around the corner. Now, do I think she's like a sweet person? Probably, but like, she needs some healing. She needed some healing in this book, and she's over here, and I get like, when you're young, you know, hey. But she was playing in my man Channing's face, and like, I was surprised that he was like, I'm here for, he was with the stuffs, you feel me? He was petty, and that was fun to read. It was fun to read. Like, there's a part in the book when Rhythm's like ex-man, like, he pulls up on Channing. He's like, are you sleeping with my bee? And he's like, nah, I'm sleeping with my bee. Like, that type of petty, like, in a book, to be clear, in the book. I was here for it. I was here for it. This book did make me laugh. Channing with his pettiness, his banter with like, his banter with his mom, his auntie, no, his grandma. Really, really funny. It was really sweet watching him care for his grandma. I liked it, but really, the romance, girl, Next, I have Tia Williams, Audra and the Asher Just Friends. If you know, you know. Tia can do no wrong. She can do no wrong in my house. So I was really excited to read this. I read some with my eyes, and I read some on audio. I think the audiobook was really good. I think Audrey was very relatable as far as like a teen who normally does really well. She does well in school. She's very ambitious. She wants to make her parents proud. She wants attention, not in like a look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me way, but like, don't forget about me. You know what I mean? Normally I feel like kids who don't give their parents any trouble, you know what I mean? Like, they're just like, oh, I don't have to worry about you. I know you're good. I know that you're doing what you're supposed to do. I don't have to micromanage you. But and then you'll see their other siblings who might be a little bit more of a troublemaker, or who are younger. In this, in Audra's case, who obviously probably need more attention, and like, you understand it, but at the same time, like, what about me? I felt that for her. And Bash is he's such a breath of fresh air, especially for like the male main character. I feel like there are more male main characters like Bash in YA versus in adult romance, at least from what I've seen or what I've read. And I really liked his character. I really liked his perspective and his patience and his kindness and his quirkiness and like his flavor. Like, I liked them very much. Now, who I didn't like, I ain't too much like Eva in this book. How did you feel about Eva? Whether you're a mom, whether you have read 7 Days in June, let me know how you felt about Eva in this book. And I'm gonna leave it at that. And then the last book that I want to highlight for you guys that I read in May was Mame by Jessica George. This is this author's first book. This came out, I want to say, like 2-3 years ago, and I need more. Like, it came out in 2023. I need more from her. I loved this book. Mame, well, her name's not Mame, that's her nickname, Maddie. Oh, Maddie. I love her. I feel like I know her. I feel like she is my best friend. I feel like I grew up with her. I love her. My heart, I cried my little eyeballs out. And I was on the phone with my best friend, like, while I was crying. She was like, what's going on? And I was like, this just happened. And like, it was just so beautiful, because before she was taking this, and like, now she's having these experiences, and like, it's just so beautiful. And I'm just so happy for her. I love this book. Why am I just late to the party? I know I'm late to the party, but I haven't heard hype on this. This needs more hype. I don't care if I'm late. It needs to still be being hyped. The way that Kennedy Ryan's books from years and years and years ago are still being hyped, I need this one hyped. Even though this is her first book, I need it hyped. Please read this. If you don't hear nothing else I said in this video, please read Mame. 5 stars. 5 stars. And this was waiting on my shelf. This book was waiting for me. It was waiting for me, and I'm so glad that I put this on my TBR for May. All right, now I'm going to talk about the books that I am reading right now. So I started Unlikely Neighbors by Renee Daniel Flagler. I saw this at my bookstore. I thought it was real cute. Like, it's set in Brooklyn. It says, yeah, Brooklyn. The female main character inherits a home from her aunt. The female main character is adopted. Her biological aunt passes away, and she leaves her brownstone in Brooklyn, and she meets a neighbor. His name is Noble, and they hit it off. Noble is going through a hard time with his career. He's been asked to step down as CEO from the company that he started, and he's just trying to stay afloat and get himself back on his feet and feel like tap into his ambition again, and not like let life weigh him down or feel like a failure, or you know what I mean. So, but they have like this attraction, which honestly for me, it like came out of nowhere. Yes, they're neighbors, yes, they're cute or whatever, but like, I'm not feeling the chemistry at all. And I am about maybe 55% into the book. I'm on page 179, and I put an update on my Goodreads today that I honestly could not care less about these characters or what they are experiencing. I know, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but I just can't. I don't care. You know how many books I have? How many unread books I have? I'm not about to make myself sit here and read about characters in an experience I just don't care about. And I know that's kind of mean, but if you can kind of tell by my hiatus, I don't have unlimited time to devote to books that are just not giving me the warm and fuzzies and like the feelings that I'm needing right now. And I don't want to. And I'm not too proud to be enough. So that's what I'm about to do. And my scarf is totally like coming off, but it's fine. It's fine. So the other book that I picked up once I decided to do enough this today during my lunch while I was in the car is The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. I loved One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns. I freaking loved that. So I needed to start this book. This is her second series, her third book, and it has beautiful edges. It has a beautiful artwork. I just, excuse me. From what I think I've only read one chapter. I'm pretty sure I've only read one chapter, so I can't quite tell you what's going on other than the female main character, like all the females in the book, they can't see. They have like a shroud over their eyes, kind of likened to like her hair being over her eyes on the cover. I'm not sure the why people can't see their eyes or why you can't see each other's eyes. She's like one of 6 maidens. There are knights and a king or a prince, I think it's a prince, who are coming to the kingdom, and they're awaiting to meet him, and he's kind of mean to her, while all the other knights who come up are kind of nice, and he's like kind of gives her the cold shoulder. She's like, what the heck, everybody else was nice to me, what I do to you, you don't even know me. And I'm intrigued, like if you liked One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns and like the vibe of that, I think you'll like this. So far, I've literally only read one chapter. But I very much enjoy Rachel Gillig's writing style and her, like, the depth of her fantasy. Like, it's not too much. So this is what I'm currently reading, and it just became available on my audiobook, as an audiobook through my Libby. I was waiting forever for this, and I was like, I'm gonna pick it up as soon as it comes available, and it came available yesterday. So that's what I'm reading right now. So yeah, you guys, that's all I have for like bookish updates. I didn't think this video was gonna be as long as it is because I didn't have that much to share, but I guess I just needed to chit chat because I didn't talk to y'all. But if you want to know, like if you still want to see like all the footage that I filmed, like the shopping vlogs and reading vlogs and like updates about This Could Be Forever from Emily Liddell, like I got that package from her, so I did film a little bit of that. If you want to see like any of the stuff that I've been up to that I just kind of scrapped, let me know, and I'll like put a little montage together for you guys. It can just be a really long, like cozy video. I probably won't edit it too much, just so like if you just want to watch something on like, I don't know, Sunday morning or something like that, let me know in the comments and I'll put that together for you guys. You just watch your heart's content. If you want a full video like how I normally do about my May reading wrap up with all of the 12 books that I read, let me know and I'll do that as well in my 3-word style. But other than that, I am really hoping to get back to my regularly scheduled schedule and be more consistent about posting my videos with you guys. Let me know all of the things, all the questions I asked you guys. Let me know about Eva from Audrey and Bash. How did you feel about her? Let me know, have you read or are you into books like Want by Gillian Anderson? Let me know. And then also let me know, do you guys want to see any of that like old vloggy footage that I have filmed but I have not put together? And do you want to see a Big Daddy video about all the bookish things? Let me know. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this style of video, give it a thumbs up. I hope not to have to do it again in the future because it was a hodgepodge of everything because I've abandoned you. I'm so sorry. But nonetheless, if you enjoyed this specific video, give it a thumbs up. If you are new here, please consider subscribing before moving on. I would love to have you and I will not let you down. Other than that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.